As technology continues to evolve, law enforcement is finding new ways to use it. Tonight, Lake Charles City Council approved the purchase of a robotic dog for the city's police department, making them the first agency in the state to have one. KPLC's Haley Jefferson tells us more.
The Lake Charles Police Department will soon be home to a Boston Dynamics Spot robotic dog.
It kind of reminds me more of a spider. It has the articulation of a spider and the agility of a spider. It can move side to side. It can move up and down. The legs are independent of each other. It can move. It stabilizes itself. It goes up and down stairs. It can go up all these stairs inside the City Hall building with no problem.
Lake Charles Police Department Deputy Chief Michael Nicosia says the idea behind getting the new robot is the safety it can provide.
That we're not exposing our officers to a possible threat that may be barricaded with a weapon, and we're also not having officers approach a residence where we may have somebody who's in a kind of a mental or drug distress, and they see SWAT guys come up and think that they're going to do something, and it causes an anxiety. This piece of equipment would remove that. It would give us the ability to be able to send it in on its own.
While robotic equipment isn't new to the department, Spot has more capabilities that can save time in critical situations.
The other thing about Spot is that it can launch itself, whereas with a tracked vehicle, we have to take two of our officers to bring it out of the equipment van and launch it. So I've tied up 3 of my officers tasked with just getting that thing set up. Should it get into a bind somewhere, it can't get itself out a lot of times. There's things that he can do, like with its arm. It's got an articulating arm on it, which has a camera in it, which none of our other robots does. So it learns, like opening doors. It learns that it can twist the handle this way or this way, and it remembers that.
The total cost for Spot is $373,475. 75% of the funding for Spot comes from a federal grant, and the city matched 25%.
Once Spot arrives to Lake Charles, Deputy Chief Nicosia says they do have plans to bring it out for people to get familiar with and ask any questions they might have. Let's head back.